Hey guys, it's me the Planiac, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make one of my very good flying planes. It flies very good, like everywhere. I've tested it many times. It flies very nicely. I've named this plane Kyte, Kyte. So let's start. For this aeroplane, I'm using an 80 GSM A4 size sheet of paper. You can make this on US letter size as well. I've calculated and changed the values. So first what you want to do is make a fold center crease for the right edge to the left edge. Make sure each and every fold is extremely precise because both the sides should be symmetrical. So now you want to fold this top edge to the center crease which you just made. It's like a normal aeroplane. You can do it however you're comfortable. I prefer doing it like this as it's easier to align it. You can keep it open and do it as well. Make sure both sides are the exact same. Now you can open it up again. Now you have to take out a scale or a ruler, anything. It should have centimeters on it. So for A4 size, you'd want to mark out 2.5 centimeters from this. As you can see this edge here, right? The edge. Now first I'll make a line over here so it's clearly visible for you guys. So this is the edge which we just, this is the edge, it's technically this outer edge which we got inside. Now from this edge we want to mark out 2.5 centimeters. That's 2.5 centimeters. Now I'm gonna make a line 2.5 centimeters from all sides so it's extremely precise. You can use a pencil as well. I'm using a pen here because it's clearly visible on camera. Now align your scale with the dots I made, like dots you made, it's easier to align. Now you can go ahead with the fold. Using the scale makes it extremely easy to get the fold done precisely. Wait. Now I'm going to flip the paper and make sure this fold is a valley fold. You want to fold it backwards. So when you when you have these folds on top, it should be a mountain fold, as you can see. Should be coming out. Now close it back up. Make sure that this is on the bottom and towards the left side. Okay, make sure it's towards the left side of you, these folds. Now you want to measure out 3 centimeters from this edge. You take your ruler and pen, mark 3 centimeters. This for A4 size. This 3 centimeters. Luckily my scale is exactly 3 centimeters, so I can just align the edge and do it. Now what you want to do is flip the page and align the center crease. As you can see, center crease here is not aligned, so I'm gonna align it and then continue with the fold. You want our aeroplane to be extremely precise. I'm opening these folds so it's easier to fold from this end, this side. Then close these back up. Okay, that's done. Now we're gonna start making the fuselage, almost like the wings and fuselage. There's a few more steps left. So we take this edge, fold it to the center crease. Do not fully fold the page, because just go till this edge here, okay, where this fold comes. Get it till there. Then if you have not done this before, it's going to be hard, but if you have already made an aeroplane like this, it's easy for you. So as you can see, this is not exactly going well. We don't have to fold this like this. It's not gonna work. You have to open this up. So what we're gonna do is, first, what you want to do is get your finger inside here. There's an edge over there. Inside there, you want to get your finger there and continue the crease only on this flap. Don't fold on top of this area. Only fold on this one. So you get your finger in and then continue the fold, just like that. See, you put your finger inside and fold it. Then now as you can see, there's a pocket here as well. So now you take this and fold this as well. Only till the inside. Then you take this one, this ear, and make a crease from here till here and flatten everything. So now you get an angle here instead of a straight line. So you have a thinner front end and a wider back end of the aeroplane. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side. So if you've not understood this, I'm going to repeat everything again. So first you start by folding this edge to the center crease. This. Then you only fold till here. Then you want to continue inside. Then take only this part and fold it in. Now you want to make sure this is flat. So make a crease from this edge to this edge and flatten everything. Now what I'd like to do is check if both sides are symmetrical. As you can see here, both are exactly the same. This is exactly what we need. We want both the sides to be same. Now as you can see over here, this edge right here, I'm going to mark the point where this edge is there under this piece of paper, this fold. The same thing over here, because what we have to do is make a fold from this edge to this edge over here, and once we make the fold, we're going to invert it and push it inside this flap. So I'm going to be using my scale so it's easy and precise. As you can see, fold this. Now we're going to invert this fold, make it a mountain fold, and then we're going to insert this inside this flap, just like that. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. As you can see, I've already marked it. So we're going to take a scale, fold it like this, reverse this fold, and then put it inside this flap. Now once you're done with this, we have to start making the wings. Before we start that, we need to actually start preparing the lock. This aeroplane has a lock to hold its wings in the same format, so it does not open up while flying, which helps it go further. So we're going to flip it. Now from this this edge here, this edge we want to measure 3 centimeters because that's how much we did before folding. We folded 3 centimeters. You have to mark 3 centimeters on the center crease. This is the center crease. If it's not visible, that's the center crease, and this is a 3 centimeter mark. Now what you want to do is from this edge, okay, so this edge extends all the way to the sides. This makes a triangle. Now at this corner we have to mark 0.5 centimeters inside from the corner, right here. Same thing on the other side, 0.5 centimeters. The same measurements for US lettersize paper will be in the description. Now we want to make a fold from this point, 0.5 centimeters inside of this, and 3 centimeters on the center crease from this. We want to connect these both and make a line, make a crease right here. This won't exactly fold well presently. When we actually close the aeroplane, it's going to fit perfectly. So we do the same thing on the other side. You can actually close the plane and see if these both this and this points are actually meeting. As you can see, they're meeting. And you can just close it and press it so it's flat. You can open it again. So this when gets fold like this, and when we make the wings, is going to hold the entire plane together. It's a lock. Now for the wings, we start from tip and slowly fold down. So you fold this edge to this edge. Now if you've done it right, you won't have to do anything. It will be perfect. This will pass through perfectly. But in case you've messed up your folds, or you have not got the measurements exactly precise, this wing might come down or up. So what you want to do is actually, when you fold the wings, you want to make sure that your wing is passing through this corner. You don't want it to go down or on top of this. It should be exactly at this corner. As you can see, it's exactly there. Now once your first wing is done, you open it and then flip it, because if you keep that wing closed, it's going to tear this flap which we made, which is for the lock, and the lock won't work anymore. So now we can continue folding the next wing. Now what I'd like to do is make sure that this fold is on the other side's fold, because we've opened it, so now we can see if it's on the fold. It's easier for us to fold. Once you're done with this fold, I'm gonna run it through with my nails to make it flat and precise. Now we can go on and fold the other side. Make sure that this does not tear. If this is torn, then your plane will not fly that good, and it'll start opening. This is a lock. See, as you can see, plane is not moving much. Because when you fly, usually the plane just opens like this. Instead of being like this, it opens like this. This is going to hold the plane in this orientation. Now you want to make sure that that nose is extremely sharp, so it can cut air nicely. And one thing before you actually fly this aeroplane, I like to curve the wings upwards a bit. I'll just show you right here. First of all, I'll just make these creases nice and sharp. What I like to do is hold these two sides and just fold it in like this. It gives a nice upward curve, slight upward curve, as you can see. It helps the aeroplane fly farther. It gives it more stability. One more thing you can do is, if your aeroplane is not going up, it's just like diving down, you can just hold these two corners and push them forward. That's gonna give a bit up elevator. Make sure both the sides are the same. Adjust everything. And this is how I adjust my plane. This is the best adjustment for to fly perfectly. So that's it. This is Kyte, Kyte. Now this aeroplane has a lock, sharp front nose, thin front nose, and then wide back for stability. This plane flies very nice.